This is gonna be a weird vlog because it's been a very atypical week. I had the flu, which is weird because that doesn't happen to me. I haven't had the flu since I was like 5, so that knocked me down for, I still don't feel great, but all day Wednesday and Thursday. So, finally feeling a little better. I actually went to class today and did what I had to do, so that makes me feel good, but just an absolutely horrible week overall because of that. And then just a weird week because we didn't have this class Monday and then I didn't go Wednesday. So I feel like I've just been really disconnected from the world. But I've been, doing everything just independently. So it just feels weird. But Lolita's still going well, I guess. I feel like it's strange. Like I mentioned before that I had read it in the past, and in reading it again, I'm realizing there are many things I forgot, and especially in part 2, there's so much that I realize I've just completely forgotten. Like part 1, I would read it and be like, oh yeah, I remember that happening, but part 2, it's not as, I feel like there aren't as many significant plot points because a lot of it's like on the road trip. It's not like that significant that they stopped at that specific hotel, whereas in the beginning, there are so many more significant things, like the first time he meets Lolita, the first time they do something, the first time they do this, and then Mrs. Hayes dies, and it just feels, a little bit slower paced in a way, but I do still have a significant amount of reading to do before Monday, which I'm confident I will get done because I don't feel up to doing much of anything this weekend. Just a fun side note, this is a lipstick and it's from a famous makeup artist company, Kat Von D, and it's called Lolita. And I think that's really funny that it's become like such a pop culture thing that like there's a lipstick color by that name. There's actually two, there's Lolita and there's Lolita 2. So I've just always thought that was funny. So yeah, that's good. In terms of the paper, I actually had more fun writing it than I ever thought I could, but I think it's because I do like the text so much and because I feel a lot more confident in my close reading abilities now than I used to. And I remember in 210 I found it was kind of scary to fill a whole page because you said like take away all the restrictions and fill it all the way, and I thought like, oh man, that's gonna be hard. And then for this paper I like made the line spacing 0 and made the margins as like pretty tiny and still had so much to say. And it's just fun to like dissect everything like chunk by chunk. I think that's really gratifying. So that was good. I'm happy to have that off my shoulders, and now we have a couple weeks or something until the next one. So yeah, paper was good, and the peer reviewing was pretty fun too. Usually I'm not like a huge fan of that, but I think because our class was so small and I didn't feel as rushed or pressured to do so many, and like there weren't as many to do, if that makes sense. So I didn't have a list of like 10 people's to do, so I didn't feel like this daunting, monotonous, just having to do so much. It was only 3 others, and so I felt like I could really devote time and energy, and I felt that was really helpful. So yeah. And in terms of research progress, well, seeing as I did not really open my eyes or leave my bed Wednesday and Thursday, I actually didn't do anything. I don't know if that'll knock me down some points, but I have my schedule. I will start reading on Monday. Maybe I'll start over the weekend if I get ahead on Lolita and finish that early, but I'm definitely going to be starting Virginia Woolf Monday at the latest and have that done within the next 2 weeks. And then every weekly vlog from next week's on out should have research progress that isn't just I didn't do anything. So hope that's okay, but I have a sure plan. So have a good weekend.